Welcome back, one and all, to Trilby's Notes. Last time, we were trying to figure out how to get into the exhibit room. Oh, let me see. A fire escape. That might be useful. And we end up back where we started. Just like that one diary entry said. So if John DeFoe is the child, who's keeping us here? Who was that tall person? Oh. Do not attempt to force. In the event of fire, the door will unlock automatically. Well, I see a firearm. Heat sensor. Oh. No, 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 no. Click. Leave us alone. 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 Hey! Workbench, fire escape. Look at the workbench. Take crowbar. What do you mean you were close enough? You're standing beside it. Indeed, perhaps it will. Can we go this way? No. Okay. Well, now we kind of need to go back. Because we have to bypass the lock. Trilby can't pick it for whatever reason. And in the nightmare world, that was boarded up, but the crowbar will allow us to pull the door. Or the board off the door. So let's just... There we go. Ah. Nothing in here. Whoops. And now we're in. Huh. I don't know why I did that. Look at the chisel. Oh no. Somewhere in the Atlantic. July 25th, 1789. Mobutu had been a great warrior. In battle, his skill was thought unmatched in all of Africa. He had had respect, a great house, a slew of beautiful women, children to make any father proud, but through just one mistake it had all been torn away. His mistake was standing by his beloved king when the invaders from the coastal kingdom arrived. Now his great house was in ruin, his women raped, his children murdered. As for Mobutu, the worst fate of all, sold to the white men in exchange for weapons, shackled with his fellows in the hold of a slave ship. He was strong. Perhaps he could have lived as a slave, but then came the sickness. A simple fever, no doubt to be gone the next day, but the white men took no chances and threw him overboard. For days he drifted, waiting for the cloud of death to descend. Having lost everything, he saw now only the embrace of the deep, a welcome end to a life betrayed. But the end did not come then. Ah, voice is unfamiliar, speaking an unfamiliar language. Mobutu was suddenly terrified that these slavers must have returned, but he was as weak as a newborn and could not move nor speak. The text is in parentheses because he doesn't understand the language. Indeed, it was a great evil. They did? Hmm. That, indeed. Ah, pride of the King's Navy they are. The ship was different, less crowded with terrified black faces. There was anger in the voices of the white men, but not directed at him. Still frightened, but somewhat reassured, he passes out. Days passed and health was restored. To have been rescued by the ship of these good white men had been a fantastic stroke of good fortune. He decided that it had been the will of the gods that he should survive and that a proper things would be in order. An idol! That was the answer. If he could just find some suitable wood and a sharp blade, he would carve the finest idol of his life. Hmm. Oh, apparently undergoing some repairs. Hmm. I mean, that's the chisel. Yes, there we go, there we go. Maybe this guy? Hmm. Oh. Maybe this guy. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. Genuinely not sure what to do. O'Malley? Ah. With the chisel in the wood of the crate. Fine rendition of his kingdom's god of fertility and good fortune. Alright. Let's go return the chisel. It hurts. Run! Run, Movuta! Run! That probably hurt a lot. Ow. Indeed. Yes. O'Malley shipping. Hey, there's a slip of paper on the floor here. Victim number 4. The slave. The fourth man who desired judgment was the slave, who had not been brought Freyhorn's message, and who had tormented the wood that was the prince's soul with a sharpened blade. The prince came to him and struck the slave down, and he knew the name of the king. And the prince said, "Not one of your household shall I leave alive, slave, for thrice now I have brought my warning, and any who still fail to heed shall be named as fool and judged most unworthy in our sight." Oh my. Oh, hey, it's a bed. Yes, it's just us. No. Oh. Here's where Rogue struggles with spelling Shahan, or Shaban. She said she was going to get a drink. Bye, bed. If you see a guy in a tall, thin guy in a black trench coat, run. I don't know if that'll do you any good, but run. Mr. Railby. Nope. No, curiously, the hotel is completely empty. Except for us. Curiouser and curious. Ah, there we go. Oh, okay. Researching this part of the diploma. Excellent. Indeed. Did they run a shipping company in the late 18th century? No particular reason for asking. O'Malley Shipping. 2A next to a bed. Okay. Don't do anything inappropriate, Trilby. Sometimes you can get it just right, sometimes not so much. Door's open. Open the door. You have the papers? Papers, please. Yes, we must. Always to business. Hmm. Hmm. Do not mix business and pleasure, Mr. Railby. Only Handsome Rob gets to do that. How does he know about it? Well... well... Yes, the idol is a vessel for an evil ghost. It possesses people, causes them to murder everyone around them. Yeah. It's not widely known. Uh-oh. I think she made us. Siobhan. Maybe one of these days I'll actually be able to, spell it right. Indeed, he did. Yes, he must be languishing in a jail cell somewhere. He certainly couldn't be sitting in the Clanbronwyn Hotel on a room in a room with a young Irish woman on a bed. Yes, grounded in reality. Perhaps that will be something that saves him. I came here to talk about... Have you ever been an antique dealer? She got you, Trilby. Oh no. Shaban. Too smart. This is bad. This is so bad. Just below the surface. Take me with you. No. Yeah. No, you... No, 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 no. Yes, it's tall and wears a black trench coat and has this weird weapon that has blades on one end and is like a big metal pole. And he might be standing at the side of the video. Just... Oh no! 287, 287, 287. If you do not do this in time, Trilby will die. And then we knock out Shaban. If you don't kick the tall man, he does kill Trilby. Oh no. I thought I had to look at the papers. Ah! Anyway, she finds out that, you know, they had a failed shipping business. Ah. Very expensive looking harpsichord, which he insisted be smashed up and the wood used for whatever purpose the carpenter desired. He refused to leave until the instrument had been broken down into its component parts in front of his eyes, and the wood sent to be made into crates for O'Malley's shipping. Jack Freehorn, we read that in the thing. The Rooms of Jack Freehorn, July 28th, 1778. 28-7. It looks like a harpsichord. In the Flemish style. Oh, an occult enthusiast. Also, did you notice that we got thrown back without touching an artifact this time? Because I noticed. Oh. It is it? Centuries-old English oak. Many incarnations, eh? Furniture, building material. Part of a wall. Of a certain inn on a well-traveled road in Wales. The Unicorn. Hmm. So the keys were originally part of the wall of this inn. And that inn has something to do with it. Okay. Indeed. Wonderful stories. Well. Sounds like your typical occultism. Probably. He needs a young priest and an old priest. Indeed. Jack was stirred from his bed by the sound of music emanating from his new instrument. It was never meant to be played. Oh no. Who is down there? I don't think it's Wilbur. I hit tab. How could I, Trilby, know what Jack was carrying? We'll have to find out who it is next time on Trilby's Notes. I've been the Arcane Rogue. It hurts.